tell you more about what I do. So the key then is, if I am horrible, if I cannot simply guess about what you need and what you want and what you're feeling, if I know that I can't do that, and if I believe that the best amount of growth that you can experience is choice from an internal locus of control, and if I understand that the structures of the elements and my own actions and responses impel people to do things they don't want to do, and if I know that the end game is that every man, woman, and child who leaves my course will be better for the fact that they can stand up against predators and friends with bad advice and be able to say, no, thank you, or no, please, boundary, or go to hell, I need a new set of friends, then the end game, I have completely shifted my purpose on this planet in how we interact. People would come to me for an experience. The most valuable thing I can do is teach them how to set their own goals, teach them about all the smoke and mirrors and all the candy out there that will cause them to do something they shouldn't do, and how to self-actualize for both saying yes and learning to say no. To lead completely successful based on the goals that they set, regardless if they look anything like yours and whether or not they step foot off the ground or not. The person who goes through an entire course and never climbs anything because they choose it and they feel good about that choice will have a vastly more powerful experience than any person who completes every single one of your elements, hands down. So because I cannot assess what you need, because I want you to be able to make a risk for yourself and not end up in danger, because I know that if I choose for you, you're more likely to end up in danger, the only thing left is for me to create a structure in which you get to choose and everyone else gets through that structure that what you're choosing is a really powerful goal. What you will see is people who choose to not do the thing, but their success is choosing for themselves. You will see them celebrated more powerfully than the ones who play follow the leader. Right now, the people who don't go up this stuff get no acknowledgement, no validation, and often they get patronized, right? So, here's what I do. Now, specifically, I do this. Specifically, I do this when we get to the high elements. So now, if we're at the high elements and stuff, when it's time, we come to the high elements. We're there. The elements are here. What I actually do now is I set up 3 or 4 or 5 different high elements with dynamic belays. What I actually do right now is also show 2 or 3 low elements that are possible. What I tell people is where we're at in our program now is what we're about to do is about you learning how to make a choice. The activity in front of us is about choosing. The activity in front of us is about goal setting. The activity in front of us is about you experiencing success that you define for yourself that may look completely different than everybody else. So I have 5 elements set up. I've got 4 low elements over here, and there's some stuff that I can't even imagine that you might choose. But set a goal for yourself that gives you a challenge, that places you in risk with the intention of growing. Whatever that goal is, I want you to tell us. So as we start, what I finally need to tell you is you don't have to climb. You can do any of these things. All the possibilities are here. Even though I was trained that climbing is like the ultimate thing, I'm going to step back from that. I'm going to release my attachment to this structure and make an attachment to you choosing powerfully. The curriculum is you choosing. The elements are here for you to react to. Here's what you need to do. When it's your turn, of the 10 people here, I require to be in compliance and to participate in this program, you must choose. And you must use your voice to tell us what your choice is. And you have to do, or attempt to do, whatever you set as your goal. I don't care what it is. Set a goal and accomplish your goal. Then we can validate. Step number 1. So these are what I call the statements of choice. And if you've heard these before out there in the world, this is the original source for this model. So if you've ever heard these, this is where it came from. 1, I can easily. What can you do today? What do you want to do right now that will be seen, that you feel will be easy for you? And that describes coming from a place of comfort zone. Little tiny stretch, easy thing. What can you easily do today? I can easily put on the harness. I could easily stand here and watch you put on the harness. I could easily go sit over there on the bench and watch all this happen. That would be really easy for me. I can easily put on the harness, blindfolded, climb up and do the whole thing and touch the end and celebrate. Whole range of what easy might look like. 2, my challenge today. What I want to do to step out of my comfort zone and go out to this place of risk, what I'm choosing free from your influence, what I'm doing that doesn't look like a game of follow the leader, here's what I want to do. It will be my challenge today just to stand here and watch the rest of you climb. It'll be a challenge today just to put on that harness because I'm afraid that if you get me into the harness, next thing you're going to do is you're going to clip me in. It'll be a challenge today just to climb up to the top of the ladder and touch the pole. My challenge is to climb up, walk across the pole, and touch the other side blindfolded. 3, this is a bizarre question, and there's no wrong answer. Today, I cannot imagine. Today, I cannot imagine even staying here and watching you guys at this point because I fell out of a tree as a kid. I had a spinal injury. I recovered from it, and I can't even imagine. I don't want to climb nothing, baby. Today, I cannot even imagine putting on the harness. Today, I can't imagine getting above the top of the ladder. Today, I can't imagine not trying. Today, I can't imagine getting hurt. Today, I'm not sure what I can't imagine. What does this question mean? Number 4. My request for support. In my challenge today, with my goals, here's what I need for all of you. In order for me to feel safe with you, in order for me to feel like there's a comfort zone been established here, today, in order for me to feel like I can do my best, I need you to, Panda, would you be my Blair? Would you be my spotter? Would you be my coach? Will you be there if I need some help? Will you sing a song for me? Will you all turn away and not watch me while I'm on the element? Who's heard that one? I want to be left alone. Could you be completely quiet? I don't want to hear from anybody. To which I say, cool. Who's your Blair? Tom, will you be my Blair? Sure. Can I talk to you if I need to in the midst of it? Is it okay if I check in with you? Yeah, okay. All right, good. And will you tell me if you need anything? Yeah, good. Okay, then we're okay. Go for it. So I can easily, my challenge, I cannot imagine my request for support.